Hello and welcome to another episode of Extreme Science Daily. The Daily Science Podcast. I hope everyone is seated and well and in the mood for some extreme science knowledge. I am your host, ESD, the host of Extreme Science Daily, and this is episode number 11, and the topic is time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard right. Today's topic, the topic of this show, which is the 10th installment, the 11th installment, excuse me ladies and gentlemen, the 11th installment, number 11, episode number 11 of Extreme Science Daily, your daily science podcast, which is a podcast on science, knowledge, and general topics, an audio lecture coming to you daily through Soundcloud or YouTube, wherever you choose to listen. And this, today's episode, not episode number 10, but episode number 10 plus 1, which is 11, of course. This is episode number 11, and it is on the topic of time. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you already know about time? You probably don't even know that much, but we are about to change that. Which is not an easy task, but also not a hard task for a mind like mine, which is full of science knowledge, which I am given to you daily in this audio lecture entitled Extreme Science Daily, with daily episodes on various topics of science and everyday knowledge that you should know before you bite the grass. So it is recommended to tune in daily for your daily dose of Extreme Science Daily, which is coming to you right now with this episode number 11 on the topic of time, which is today's episode topic. It is episode number 11, ladies and gentlemen, and we are tackling the topic of time. Time is indeed an interesting topic. As I mentioned before, you should aspire to absorb all the knowledge, at least the knowledge presented to you by the daily recurring episode of Extreme Science Daily, but also as much as you can on your own in the time, and there's a key word, the word that is our topic for today's 11th installment. Once again, we talk about it a lot, but do we really understand what time is? And you should absorb all this knowledge before you bite the grass, before you succumb to the sands of time and pass from this earthly existence until before you die. That is, everybody has to die, as is the state of the art today. It is a normal thing, and the time of your birth, or perhaps your conception, and the time of your death, your passing, the time where you stop breathing and your brain stops functioning, your blood stops flowing around in your body, is, and you take the difference between these two times, is the duration, the time interval that is usually called your lifetime or your life, and it is, of course, limited. Ladies and gentlemen, time is a difficult concept to the simple-minded, and time is basically the thing that always goes on. The classical scientific definition is the thing always goes on. There's space, which has different directions, 3 directions, and time, which is not a direction in space, but it is the time that passes. If the scientific process wants to occur and go on and unfold, such as your life, it requires time to go on, and we cannot stop time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what is this passing thing? It is a quantity in science that has to do with the physics of it. Time always passes, and you can't stop it, but you can slow it down a little bit by just taking your time with things and observe. If you spend the whole day doing your favorite hobby, building something, or listening to your favorite podcast, which I hope is Extreme Science Daily, your daily science podcast, the time passes quickly, passes slowly, because you have something to remember. This is called, in physics, the slowdown of time, or TSD, time slow down, or TDS, time downward, time decelerating speed. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can make time pass faster by sleeping. If you go to sleep, you wake up the next morning, and unless you had a dream, which usually doesn't seem like it's much longer than a couple of minutes, you instantaneously wake up in your own personal relative system. If you do that, you have successfully sped up roughly 10 to 12 hours, or however long you personally sleep, and made them into basically 0, or perhaps 1 hour or less. And also, the other property of time is that it never stops, and it always goes on. Faster or slower doesn't matter. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with this, I have told you everything that science knows about time. As I always keep up to date with physics and all the other sciences as well, so you can be sure that this, as I have presented to you now, is all and everything there is to know about science. No more and no less is necessary to be a shining star in your next conversation with your friends when you recite contents of this lecture and know them by heart. And for this, ladies and gentlemen, I recommend re-listening to this episode over and over again to memory. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all I have for you today in this episode number 11 on time. It has been a pleasure presenting this episode to you, the Ruby Infant. I've been your host, ESD, and I wish you a wonderful day.